Wow. Someone at Bayern is watching my videos. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. We have a really interesting show for you today. It's going to be a very big one. So sorry I'm doing this at like 12 a.m. in Germany, 11 p.m. in the British lands. I'm sorry. But I had to go live. So you're watching this after the replay. Make sure you hit the like button, and we'll be live every day or almost every day. Joao Felix, man. Brazo is just wanting to keep his job. Remember, his contract expires next year. So he just wants to keep his job. He wants the board to be like, man, you're amazing. So Joao Felix is being discussed by the Bayern bosses as a potential replacement to Robert Lewandowski. Yes, these are the sort of names I want to hear. Now, I don't think we'll ever sign Joao Felix, especially if we get Ligt, but Bayern Munich are looking at the right players. Atletico Madrid might be tempted to sell him, because let's be realistic here. Joao Felix left, was it Sporting Lisbon or Benfica? I think it was Benfica. He left Benfica, headed over to Atletico for like 120 million. That was his release clause. Atletico knew he was going to come in, ball out for 2 seasons or 3 seasons, and then seek a move to a bigger club. He was never going to stay at Atletico. And Joao Felix likes the prospect of playing for Bayern. This is coming from Christian Falk. Whether you like him or not, he has some reliability to him. And Alto Belli, Toby Altschaft. So that's another reporter from Sports Bild. Crazy. And we're looking at the right ballers. Now, some people might say, Joao Felix only got like 7 goals for Atletico Madrid, which translates to 40 goals in any other league. Atletico barely attack. And whenever I watch Joao Felix play, he's always the standout player for Atletico. So if he's standing out in a team that barely attacks, what does that tell you about the player? He's a level beyond his peers. Felix is in a category with Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland. But the reason he's never discussed is 1, he plays in La Liga, and 2, he doesn't play for one of the best teams in the world. Atletico is really inconsistent. They're a really defensive team, so no one's going to watch Joao Felix. They'll look at highlights, but Felix would fit Bayern perfectly. Just never going to happen because of the transfer fee, and I don't think I would want it. Be honest, I don't think I'd want this thing in the back of my head that Bayern spent 80 million on Ligt or whatever that ends up being, and then we also spent another 80 million on Joao Felix. That's not our style. I would much rather have Bayern look at the profile of Joao Felix and then find someone similar to that around the same age. That's harder to do than it looks, right? We can give Vidovic a chance. I think Gabriel Vidovic can be one of the best freaking youngsters in the world if we play him. The difference between getting a youngster from Rennes in France versus having one in the Bayern Academy is that Camavinga, the youngster from Rennes, already has 2,000 games. He's playing every game. He's playing in the Europa League or Champions League. He's experiencing top-flight football consistently. Whereas Gabriel Vidovic, although the same age, has never played in the top flight, plays in the youth academy, plays in the UEFA youth leagues, but it ain't the Champions League. Just because it has the same logo, it doesn't mean it's the Champions League. It has the same logo, but the name says U19, U19 Champions League. It ain't the Champions League, though. So I think we can give our youngsters some chances here. Robert Lewandowski looks like he's going to leave. Barcelona are planning on upping their bid for him. Bayern do know there's no player you get in world football that replaces Lewandowski like for like. It looks more likely that Julian Nagelsmann will go into next season without the world-class striker we know in Lewandowski, which means we'll be more reliant on players like Sadio Mane. Forgot all our wingers' names for some reason. Thomas Müller, right? Musiala, Leroy Sané, Gnabry, Coman, to score goals and to be more involved in just the process of attacking and give us a bigger output, goals and assists alike. That's what it looks like Bayern are going to be doing next season. Lewandowski is for sure leaving. And the reason I say for sure is that I know Barcelona is stupid enough to buy a 34-year-old for 50 million. And then the Barcelona fans are like, yeah, Lewandowski's Bayern is salty because he wants to leave you. Trust me, this club doesn't care. We don't think your club is going to exist in 2 years. A savage burn from Bayern. But we don't believe you'll exist because you run your business like it's a porn site, bro. Like, it's weird. You don't run it like a legitimate business. It's like an adult film. You just get screwed over, screwed with business dealings. It's crazy, man. Just getting sucked off of all your revenues because your board wants to sell your assets and increase your liabilities. What's next? You're going to spend another 150 million to try to replace Neymar? Because you do that every 2 years now. So, yeah, I can't wait for when Bayern actually replaces Lewandowski, just like we replaced Mario Gomez and Mandzukic and all our other strikers, just like we replaced them, just like we replaced Oliver Kahn, well, a few years later with Manuel Neuer, just like we replaced these players and kept the same level. We'll do it again. We'll get a striker that's world-class, getting a lot of goals. You'll be stuck with a 36-year-old Lewandowski whose agent, Mr. Penis Zahavi, Little Penis Zahavi, wants ludicrous fees and transfer sums. Like, we'll be balling out, and you'll be in the same situation. So tell me who's getting screwed here. Tell me, because I'm curious. I'm dying to know. I suppose I'm living to know. So, yeah. Caught it live. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're doing a live stream really late. I get it. I looked up the time in Germany before this, and I was like, crap. But I had to go live. I mean, would you rather have no content? Maybe the people in Germany can wake up and watch it, and have some fun. Thoughts on Suarez as short term? He's free agent. Get whipped. Get whipped, man. Luis Suarez is finished. His work ethic is really low. I mean, in his prime, he was a really great striker. World class in every way. Finishing, dribbling, everything. But Suarez now, you're kidding. You're kidding yourself. It's never going to happen. Hey, do you want Joao Felix at Bayern, yes or no? If Bayern could afford him. I mean, we can realistically afford any player we want. There's always a way at Bayern to make things happen. The difference is we don't want to do that because we end up like Barcelona. We end up like Schalke in financial insolvency. And then we're like, oh, how did this happen? Well, you spent 120 million for Joao Felix, and then you spent 180 million for Matthijs de Ligt. Yeah, and now you're 300 million down the drain. And it's like, all right, that's how you got in that situation. If you didn't do that, you would be in a much better situation. Now, I'm not a proponent of Bayern always saving money, but there is a value to saving money. In business, you can save money, but the most important thing is to reinvest into the business to grow more money. Bayern have a great balance of doing both. Barcelona just knows how to lose money. So, hey, the digs at Barcelona are coming. I'm out with the shovel, baby. I'm digging Barcelona down. So, wow, I'm digging them down. So, what's the update around Matthijs de Ligt? Well, so we already said Bayern are ahead in the race. De Ligt prefers to join Bayern over Chelsea. Been a Bayern fan for a while. And yeah, so he wants to join Bayern Munich, play in the Bundesliga, second best league in the world. The Premier League is better. Let's just be honest, right? So competitive. Top four is a race every year. I mean, yeah, the title is between Man City and Liverpool for the most part, but really it's just Man City's title. So it is a farmers league because City's won it 5 times since Pep came in. So what's up? So Juventus want 80 to 120 million euros for De Ligt. Chelsea's willing to pay 70 to 90 million. Todd Bowley has a lot of money, right? He's ready to spend. Whether he's spending on smart signings, I don't know. And by the way, it looks like Chelsea's getting Raheem Sterling. That's actually a good transfer for them. Sterling's a good player, right? Nah, I don't rate him. I think he's I don't know. His decision making can be worked on, but he can be consistent in Chelsea. So, but Chelsea have no negotiations with Juventus because De Ligt only wants Bayern as a club. Well, that means Bayern's strategy worked. Ultimately, Bayern know we are not trying to spend 90 million for De Ligt in a bidding war with Chelsea. So we'd rather convince him that he only wants to join Bayern and then reject Chelsea, which means what? Chelsea's not going to buy a player who doesn't want to join them, right? How does that make you look as a club when you have a player that doesn't want to join you, Romelu Lukaku? Chelsea have PTSD. So with De Ligt rejecting Chelsea and wanting to join Bayern, personal terms agreed. Apparently, he's going to earn between 17 million euros and 19 million. So that's gross. Is that before or after tax? I don't know what gross means, but that's a gross amount of money to be paying a player. I was expecting 15 million. De Ligt should not be making that much money at Bayern. It does upset the wage structure because De Ligt is 22. When Kimmich makes the money, it makes sense because this is Kimmich's last or almost last final big contract, right? De Ligt's 22 years old or something like that. Do you want to be spending 20 million a season for him? Nah, I don't think it's worth it. I think the club can make a better decision on the wages, and I trust the Bayern board to at least be frugal when it comes to his wages. We're not paying 90 million for you and paying you 20 million every year. You better defend every ball out there, man. You better turn gay and just suck every ball, every cross. You sucking it all. That's what I'm saying. We cannot be paying for De Ligt to just do nothing. I mean, that's a lot of money. And considering he's making 9 to 10 million euros a season net, so that's after tax per season. So come on. So Bayern's willing to pay between 55 million and 80 million. So less than Chelsea. Chelsea's willing to go up to 90 million and 70 million. Bayern wants to start their bid at 55 million. You got to understand, Bayern are constantly thinking of how they can get De Ligt on the cheap. They know by cornering Juventus with De Ligt doesn't want to join Chelsea, they can do something, man. They can do something. I think they're saying Sky Sports is saying Bayern's agreement with Juventus could be in the 70 million range. And honestly, that would sound better on paper, but it would still piss me off in a few ways. Gross is before tax. So yeah, I mean, I guess he'd be making like 15 million. Yeah, 65 million at most. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think people got to realize, like, 70 million is a lot of money. Like, I don't want to know that De Ligt costs 70 million. He has a verbal agreement with Bayern, 5-year contract until 2027. So De Ligt wants Bayern to be his club. And you know what? I really respect it because this is his move, right? Juventus was supposed to be the school to learn defending, and he did. He's a defender. I saw this clip on Twitter, and it was like, ooh, De Ligt mistakes. And I'm looking at the mistakes, and I'm like, it's not a mistake, right? It's like the ball was just too fast, and he wasn't in the right position. What? Was he supposed to teleport? Yeah. His team is going to concede goals, but come on, like, that's not a mistake, my man. A mistake is he passes the ball to the opposition and they score. That's a mistake. That's what I think of. What Upamecano does, like, he fails to clear something, but De Ligt's mistakes are like, all right, he's 22, I get it, but they're not mistakes that make you go, those cringe mistakes where you're like, you didn't need to do that. So, yeah, man, Bayern are going all in. Joao Felix, De Ligt, Mascherano, Gravenberch, Sadio Mane. Dude, that would be a crazy, crazy window. But just getting De Ligt is a crazy window. But we're not getting Joao Felix. Getting De Ligt, this would be one of the best windows in recent Bayern history. Because we identified positions we need players in, and we got the profile of players that we needed in those positions. Now, I don't think Gravenberch is immediately just going to hit the ground running. He might need a season or two. Mascherano, I expect to just start playing well because he's 24. He doesn't need time. He's getting into his prime now. Sadio Mane, already world class. All you need is for him to adapt into the team, and that takes far less time because he's already used to going from a different club to a different club. I think we hit a jackpot here because we got players in a style, in great style. Mascherano, free. Gravenberch, 25 million. Sadio Mane, 30 million, 35 million. It's great, man. And he's 30 years old. The better side of 30, which means he just turned 30. It's going to be fun. How did Liverpool let Mane go for less than 50 million? That is crazy to me. It tells you Bayern understand negotiation. And I hope they go into this De Ligt thing understanding we got to get him on a free. Bayern are working on signing Barcelona left back Adam Asnu. A move to Munich is currently looking good. Just taking everyone from Barcelona, even their Asnu. Oh, man. And buy Joao Felix for a few 90 million. I think we can wait a year or two. We're not signing Ronaldo. Don't want Ronaldo at Bayern. Please keep him away from my club. He ruins the team structure. He does. Don't want Ronaldo. Sorry. I'm hurting the fanboys, right? No, come on, Suey. Sue, behave. Come on, George. Be cool. Sue. Yeah, no. Screw that. How is this De Ligt situation going? So I already explained Bayern are preparing a bid of around 55 million to Juventus. The agreement is expected to be around 70 million, considering Juventus want 80 to 120 million. So anything around their release clause for De Ligt. If Bayern Bayern would never do it. Putting a release clause on De Ligt Bayern would never even consider that, because that would ruin our everything we stand for. Imagine if we just had a 200 million release clause. You just know some Saudi club in a few years is going to pay that. Newcastle's going to be like, we want De Ligt, and they're just going to pay it. And what are you going to do as a club? And then they're going to give De Ligt twice the wages. He's going to be tempted to leave for the money. So it's smart. Fabrizio Romano said this morning, Juventus are aware of negotiations between De Ligt's agents and Bayern on personal terms. Juve are still waiting to receive a first official bid from Bayern and Chelsea. Well, Chelsea might bid. I don't think they will. I think Chelsea's out of this race because all the sources are saying De Ligt's agents have stopped talking to Chelsea and they have given the green light to Bayern. And also, CF Bayern said something else this morning in relation to Dayot Upamecano, saying there's no truth to rumors regarding that Upamecano could leave Bayern following his change of the agency. The reason for the change was that his direct agent that advises him has switched agencies and took her clients with her. Upamecano's future is unaffected. So, yeah, there's no teeth to any of the rumors saying Upamecano is now going to look for a Premier League move. No, his agent just moved to a new agency and took Upa with her. She took Upa with him. I think we should start with a bid of 60 million. 55 million is obviously not enough. Well, in a negotiation, you don't want to go in with a high bid. You want to go in with something ridiculously low. Bayern are probably going to do 45 million plus 15 million in add-ons. That would be wise. Let me tell you why that's going to be a wise decision. Because one, it puts Juventus in a position where if they come back and say, we're not taking anything less than 90 million, De Ligt's going to go to Juventus and be like, I want to leave because he already has personal terms agreed with Bayern. He's going to be checked out of Juve. So Juve are now pressured to sell him. Chelsea's out of the race because De Ligt is only talking to Bayern. So it's chess. Bayern's playing chess. They're making moves that are good. And then ultimately, Juve are going to be like, all right, Bayern, come on, work with us here. And then Bayern are going to be like 65 million. And then they're just going to have to accept. We're going to sign De Ligt for something around 60 to 70 million. And we're all going to smile. Still a lot of money. 60 million. Below 70 million. Well below, I think. And then it's going to be good. That's why Bayern go in with the low offer. And Bayern have time. It's not like the season's starting next week. Yeah, preseason's already here. We would love for everyone to be involved, but we don't have any preseason games until the 18th, where the team travels to the U.S., plays DC United in Washington, D.C., and then travels to Wisconsin to play Man City. So we don't really have too many of those games. And you would want the Ligt to be in those games. You would want him to show up. So the club is going to think about that, because, yeah, it does ruin your momentum to come in to a team that's already structured and your teammates are already pretty much final, and you're coming into the team. You're the new guy. You're not as good as everyone else. So, yeah, let's see what happens. Obviously. Sani has to leave. Why? De Ligt, 30 million plus Pavard. That's never going to happen. Pavard's value is not 50 million, which is what we're assuming Juventus would value Pavard at. Really, when you do swap deals with players and an extra transfer fee, the club that's receiving the offer has to be the one to determine the value of the player you're adding in. If Juventus want Pavard, they'll go, all right, he's valued at this. And Bayern are probably going to say, yeah, no, we value him at this. But then the real issue is, how much do you give for De Ligt? I think a swap deal with Pavard and 30 million is a great piece of business, because you don't really lose anything. And you do free up wage bills. And you do improve, because you don't really need Pavard that much. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Dang, Antonio Conte told like 4 Spurs players to find new clubs. Reguilon, he's going to have to find something else. Lo Celso, come on. Why Reguilon? He's decent. And Ndombele, Harry Winks, man, that's crazy. Conte's ruthless. Yeah, man, he's ruthless. That's funny. Antonio Conte. Italiano. I play at the Tottenham. Good at football, quick attacking, beautiful. Antonio Conte. Pavard plus money for Felix. Did Atletico tell you they want Pavard? Well, look, if Lewandowski leaves, there's obviously going to be a question, especially if he leaves for 50 million. And the sources are saying Barcelona are getting ready to bid something new. But Ronan Murphy just said Bayern have made a bid of 90 million euros for De Ligt. That's not true. I know for a fact Bayern did not bid that much for De Ligt. You know, the Bayern board did always say, they always said this: if they like a player, they'll spend money on him, just like they like Lucas. Unai Hoeneß wanted Lucas Hernandez, and he got Lucas Hernandez, even though it was 75 million. And now it looks like Brazo and Nagelsmann want De Ligt, which is good. You know, it's good recruitment, I'd say. And it looks like they're going to spend the money on him. I don't think Bayern are worried about money right now. We were the only club in Europe to turn a profit. So clearly the club's like, we're bowling, moving like Bill Gates and Elon Musk out here. All right, we got as much money as we want. We can make money with our heads, man. We use brain seismic powers to create wealth. So the club's obviously like, all right, let's exercise a bit. Let's show Europe who's boss. Because Bayern want to win the Champions League. We want to have leadership at the back, so De Ligt is obvious. If we don't get De Ligt, we would have gone for Koulibaly. That's what I know. And, dude, it just so happens that we're a G, man. We're the club everyone wants to go to. A few weeks ago, I was saying De Ligt will never leave Juventus. He's about to sign a new contract and be their future captain. Now look at us. About to sign one of their best players. One of their best their best defender. Because I think Chiellini and Bonucci are already gone. So what's up, right? Juve know De Ligt's ambitions are far beyond them. We signed Sadio Mane. We're serious. We want to win this Champions League. With Mane, De Ligt, Masraoui, Gravenberch, maybe not Gravenberch, because he won't be a starter from the start, right? He'll play a lot, but not be a starter. All right, so you have those players. Dude, you push for the Champions League. Now, if you lose Lewandowski, that's where people are going to be like, let's get Joao Felix. Let's get a striker or someone that can play in that position. If you haven't watched Joao Felix, he's not a typical striker, or he's more of a false nine. That's the best way of defining that. He comes deep and he takes the ball and he just has fun, man. His play style is carefree. He's having fun, man. Imagine if like Snoop Dogg played ball. Joao Felix just is on drugs with the way he plays. I mean, the turns he makes, the tricks he does, it's beautiful. So, in my humble opinion, I think we probably don't buy Joao Felix for 120 million. We just let it go. We let it happen. Just let it happen. Just let it go, man. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. Hello to everyone joining the chat right now. Make sure you smash the like button. And if you're enjoying the show, I like doing this, but I'm sorry it's so late for half of the world. I have a feeling Bayern isn't going to accept the new bid from Barcelona. They're just going to say we want more to duck Barcelona dry. Yes, Bayern Munich absolutely want to bankrupt Barcelona. We don't want installments because we know Barcelona will owe us. And they'll be like, please, Bayern, please, Bayern, please, keep the care of us. No, that's Italian. What's Spanish? Mi amigo Bayern, please, como please, wait, I will not pay debt to you now. Nah, come on, dude. Nah, Bayern's like, screw that. 50 million on the dot plus add-ons. We'll talk then. Barca think Bayern is like some scrub club. They would be scared to see Lewandowski. Bro, we would put Lewandowski in the stands. You know, we would keep him in the Alaba. Alaba wanted to leave. We kept him for an extra year. We didn't sell him in January for 10 million. You're part of our team. Whether you want to play or not, you got the contract. Bayern think like that. We ain't like freaking Villarreal, even though they smacked us up. We're not Dortmund. We're not that team, bro. We're Bayern, big boss, big G. Come on, we're Tate out here, man. Andrew Tate. we got the energy, man. The Mia San Mia energy. We have legends at the club, Ballon d'Or winners that get robbed every year. We are Bayern. So Bayern's looking at Barcelona like, yeah, all right, look, you used to be on our level, but you ran like a whorehouse, right? Just getting screwed over, screwing your finances, screwing with your debt, screwing with players' careers. You're a whorehouse. We can't do that. We can't play your game. Give us our money, add some add-ons. And the end of this, Barcelona is going to pay exactly 50 million or 45. Bayern might be nice. We might just give some Porries, the Barcelona some leeway. Just give them the benefit of the doubt that look, give us 45 million and then like 15 million in add-ons. This club is capable of doing that. And it's not going to be in installments. We don't want installments, man. You're not our plumber. We don't want a new AC system installed. Nah, we want it now. No installments, right? You don't pay your debt in installments. How you going to pay us in installments? Screw Barcelona. Well, I want Bayern to charge them. Charge them more than a lawyer, than a prosecuting attorney. Charge. So come on. Make sure Barcelona pays. And I love the way Bayern's approaching this. They didn't even respond to any offers from Barca. Joan Laporta was like, all right, we gave him like 3 offers and we're hoping they respond to our latest one. Bayern weren't even answering their calls. They were busy getting to Ligt, busy being one of the biggest clubs in the world. Screw Barcelona, man. You know what's crazy? Next season, they'll have all these new players like the younger ones. So they just signed Frank Kessie, but what does that matter if you lose De Jong? I mean, even your president's like, all right, De Jong's an important part of our team. We'll do everything to keep him. So just keep him. Tell De Jong we'll pay you the 17 million we owe you in wages. They also owe PK they owe everybody. PK, Sergio Busquets, they owe all of them. Because Barcelona was doing the wage cuts to try to save money during COVID, while Bayern was turning a profit, the only club in Europe to do that. Our players never took any wage cuts. I think a lot of players are attracted to Bayern because they see, damn, the time of COVID, this club is well ran. They'll always pay me. A player like Ligt looking at Barcelona, because I'm sure Barca probably were like, oh, come on, come to us. We don't have money, but come. Barcelona linked themselves to anything. They're like a public Wi-Fi password. Just connect. Come on, let's link up. They're linking themselves to players they can't afford. And then when it gets close, and they don't have money, they just spend money or they just borrow money. But what kind of lender is lending money to Barcelona? Stevie Wonder? Can they not see the situation at Barcelona? Come on, man. So I think players are looking at Bayern like, damn, if another COVID happened, I wouldn't have a wage cut. I'll have a club that's structured, that turns a profit. That's cool. That's an attractive prospect. The reason Lewandowski wants to go to Barcelona has nothing to do with ambitions. He wants to go to Barca because he wants to go to La Liga and maybe prove to some people and get some Instagram followers and, I don't know, build a bigger brand. He also knows Bayern ain't renewing your contract and giving you an extra $5 million a year. We're going to give you the same money you're on for a 3-year contract, and then you'll piss off after. We'll get rid of you. You can go on a free. We'll do a nice little eulogy at the Allianz Arena for the death of your career, and that's it, right? We'll give you a nice send-off, a farewell, but you're gone forever. And then we'll replace you with someone that's better than you in 5 years, right? Because you can't truly replace Lewandowski right away. You'll get someone in 5 years that reaches his level. Could be a young kid in the academy or just someone else. Thomas Müller was nobody until he was somebody. Bayern are capable of doing it. And yeah, it's the Bayern cycle. We'll just keep people think you'll never replace Manuel Neuer. Yes, we will. Just like we replaced Sepp Maier, just like we replaced Oliver Kahn. We'll replace Neuer efficiently. Just like people say, we'll never replace Philipp Lahm. Yes, we will. We'll find a right back somewhere in the future. It could be Mazraoui. I doubt it. I think he'll be a great right back, just not Philipp Lahm level. We'll find someone that's crazy good, right? This is Bayern. This is this club. So I don't know. Barcelona is going to be poor. We're going to be balling out. Madrid actually got better this transfer window. Yes, Real Madrid got better. And that's why I respect Real Madrid. Florentino Perez was like, I didn't get Mbappe. Sad. Now let's get some bowlers. And look at the bowlers they got. Tchouaméni, bowler. Come on, man. Don't mess with Real Madrid. La Bestia Negra. Come on. That's the best dart. Screw the whole El Clasico. La Bestia Negra. Real Madrid versus Bayern. The Black Beast is the best. I mean, Real got freaking Rudiger on a free. Barcelona got Christensen. Crazy. Wait, Luka Jovic is off to Fiorentina for free? Dang, they paid 69 million for him. Got 3 goals and 4 assists in La Liga. Watch him tear it up in Syria. I think Frankfurt should have gone back and been like, all right, come back to your loved one. We're in the Champions League, my friend. Yeah, Isco's gone. Is he on a free? Is he a free agent? Did he retire or something? He's without club. His contract expired. I think a Bundesliga club should buy Isco, man. He still has some ability. Come on. There's something in there. You can squeeze some ability out of those boots. Bale's off. Marcelo's gone. Marcelo, just buy him for the Instagram followers, bruh. I think he's going back to Brazil. Hey, Real only bought 2 people this window. Rudiger and Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni, way too damn expensive, but it's Real Madrid. They got the monies. I mean, when Vinicius was just crapping the show, I mean, even I was like, this he's trash. He just dribbles in circles. Then he has a season where he puts his head down and works, and he's balling out. Coutinho didn't do that at Barca. Neither did Ousmane Dembele. So Real Madrid got Neymar, or I suppose the next Neymar, quicker than Barcelona did. Eden Hazard, Real Madrid bought him, which, dang, that was the biggest L transfer in history. Is he ever gonna leave Real? Dang, bro. the decline of Hazard is just something sad. I like Eden Hazard. I thought he was really, really talented. And Real still have Rodrigo. Decent team, to be honest. Ferland Mendy's bowling out. Alaba. They made good transfers, but Barca, man. Signing. Yeah, I don't know, man. What am I smoking? What are people saying? What did I say? Barcelona signed Christensen. Come on, man. Yeah, they're finished like my dinner today. Chelsea Blues agree 100%. Agree about what? I'm so happy we're not getting the lit. Overrated center back, slow on the turn. He knew the struggle in EPL. That's why he wants Bundesliga. That's actually false in every way. De Ligt pocketed everyone at Spurs when he played them. Pocketed Havertz and all these Prem players when they played Chelsea. I don't know why people think De Ligt's slow. He's actually not slow at anything. No, he's very fast. Nah, you don't watch De Ligt, because if you did, you wouldn't have this stupid opinion. And these are the same Chelsea fans that are going to get gassed when they sign some bum, I don't know, from some random team. It's like the same Chelsea fans that are like, Timo Werner wanted Bayern, and Bayern got snubbed, and Werner chose Chelsea. We never wanted Werner. But then they'll tell you they know Bayern better than Bayern fans. We never wanted Werner. We made fun of him. He missed chances, and we were laughing. So, Chelsea fans, man. It's weird. Like, no ball, man. No ball. You don't have to be gay, but know some balls. Come on. Learn, get knowledge, man. Read books. Don't read books. Chelsea fans, what is this? Come on. You would think Stamford Bridge being a library and everything, you would actually start reading and gaining some knowledge. How does my man have a crazy paragraph to say about De Ligt, who I actually pay attention to, have been since he moved to Juve, because I wanted him the first time. Just never thought he'd come to Bayern. I mean, if De Ligt wasn't linked to Bayern and he was going to Chelsea, he's the best defender of all time. These Prem fans are so deluded. It's crazy. De Ligt's a bowler, man. He's a leader. You watch him for Juventus, and he's playing alongside Chiellini, and he's leading the back line. And by leader, I don't just mean, he screams. I mean, he leads by example. He shows up for his team. So, come on, guys. Let's stop doing this. Let's stop doing this. Let's stop doing this thing, pretending like De Ligt ain't a bowler. Went to Juventus, learned how to defend, got better. He always had mistakes, like the odd mistake here and there. Polished that out of his game. Now he wears the captain's armband for L'Orange every now and then for the Netherlands. What's up? Come on. What's up, man? Come on. I'm not gonna have this disrespect from Chelsea fans. Because if you were getting De Ligt, you'd be all over his PP, just slurping on it. Even when Chelsea were linked to De Ligt and Bayern were no longer in the equation, or weren't in the equation, I was like, if Chelsea signed him, like, fair freaking play, man. Because I really rate De Ligt. It's always the freaking part-time ball knowers that barely watch the Serie A that have a lot to say. I have a friend that's like, where do Juventus finish? Why didn't De Ligt? I'm like, bro, shut up, man. He's a defender. And then there was like a mistake compilation. Yeah, you can say he's overpriced, but you can't say he's overrated. Come on, man. That's just stupid. Like, he's fairly rated to where he is. He's going to be one of the best defenders in the world. If he's not already. He's showing the ability in every game he plays. He's mature. Louis van Gaal put a captain's armband on that man because he knows this kid is something, right? So come on. You can have your he doesn't do this, but don't tell me he's slow on the turn. He's not. Like, my man keeps up with Mbappe, like he's keeping up with Gnabry, and we see it happen. You're telling me he's slow. When De Ligt played Bayern, I was like, was it 18 or 19? Niko Kovac's first Champions League season. It was 18-19, literally. So both years. When we were playing Ajax twice in the group stages, dude, I was watching Ajax and I was like, man, that pass Ziyech made was crazy. I still remember the pass like it just happened yesterday. My man just sat here, camera angles perfect. He whacks the ball across the field, lands perfectly. Was it Tagliafico's leg? It was crazy. I still remember when Muller did the nice little Zlatan kick. Was it, whose face was that? I don't know. He made him bleed. Well, but when I saw De Ligt pocket Lewandowski, pocket Gnabry, like genuinely, Lewandowski was out of the game for both legs because De Ligt, he was wearing that captain's armband. He made no mistakes. And then they go to the round of 16s, and he shows maturity. I don't know if they played Real in the quarters or the round of 16s, or was it Spurs? He showed leadership. They could have gotten to the Champions League final if the team wasn't so immature. Shows leadership. And what I love about De Ligt, he puts his body on the line. He puts his everything out there. Like, he looks to me like someone that works hard and pushes himself. And he doesn't just scream. I saw this one clip where two of his Ajax teammates, no. It was Juventus. Yeah. Two of his teammates are just standing there while it was against Fiorentina, I think. And this guy has the ball and he's just dribbling, playing around with the defenders. There's two defenders. No, it was Ajax because it was Daley Blind. I'm like, bro, go attack the ball. He's in the box, right? And he's playing with you. And De Ligt's like in the middle as a center back. And then the dude passes the ball and his teammate does a first time cross into the box. De Ligt calmly heads it away, powerful header, clears it. And then he immediately erupts and he's like, come on. That's what we want at the back. Vocal. I need to see them vocal cords, man. So, yeah, look, you can have your opinion about De Ligt, but to say he's slow on the turn and he's overrated is just so immature. If he was coming to Chelsea 100%, you're not saying that. You'd be sitting here making fun of me. Even now, I still give Kai Havertz credit. When he moved to Chelsea and Chelsea were closer to him, I still gave him credit. I didn't go, oh, he's overhyped anyways. That's not a good way of viewing football. Because what if De Ligt plays against your team when he's at Bayern and he's just absolutely amazing? He balls out 1 billion%. What are you going to do then? Are you going to say he's overhyped? Because you're just going to look stupid. But if you just have a balanced perspective of the game, I guarantee you your life will be better. So that's just my opinion. Now you just meat riding. Come on, shut up. If Juventus want to be good again, they need a better coach. Allegri is a defensive merchant. I don't think that's just it. I mean, Allegri clearly has some ability. I think with Pogba coming in, they'll have a lot more creativity and that extra sauce they lacked in the midfield. So they'll be better. But yeah, I would agree to an extent that Allegri is a small problem. But I think Juventus' problem goes from recruitment to, I don't know, they're just the club structure. It's not well ran, and they're not recruiting consistently. Selling De Ligt is a huge mistake. If I was Juve, I'd be like, you're not going anywhere. And I'm telling De Ligt, we're renewing your contract. We're giving you slightly more money. Pogba's coming in. Stay put. We need you. That's what I would say if I was Juventus. That's the same thing Bayern would say. If Lucas Hernandez just turned out and said, I want to leave, Bayern are like, we paid $70 million for you. Sit back down, you stupid bastard. If we get an offer, we're rejecting it. Bayern did that. Thomas Muller, Man United bid $100 million for Thomas Muller. Bayern told Muller, you're not going anywhere. We're rejecting this bid. We value you way more than $100 million. You're the face of this club. Sit back down, you dumb bastard. Muller sat down. So that's what Bayern did. I mean, Ribéry was wanted by Real Madrid. Or was it, I don't know, was it Man United that wanted Ribéry? Man United wanted a lot of our players when Sir Alex was still there. Robin was wanted, and Bayern rejected everything. So I think to some extent that needs to happen. Fabrizio Romano just recently posted an update to Ligt. So I'm curious. Come on, someone give me timestamps. Chelsea's getting Raheem Sterling. And you didn't see me go, Sterling's overrated. Well, he is kind of overrated. I think his decision-making isn't there. But I don't think he's a bad player. Why do you hate Barcelona? I don't hate Barcelona. I just think their fans are not humble. Your situation demands you to be humble. But their fans are just acting like they're this top club. They're going to win the Champions League next year. Like, bro, you'll be lucky to get fourth again because the teams around you are improving. And we don't even know if the players you're signing are going to do much for you. You think Christensen's going to improve your defense? At the same time you're buying Christensen, you're selling Langley. And I'll be honest, I think Langley might be slightly better than Christensen. So who really gained anything here? I think Barcelona fans have this ego, man. It's so weird. Like when Bayern were in Kovac's era, I was like, we're trash. I said it out loud, man. When we lost to Villarreal, I was like, yeah, that's trash. Like, we're bad. Barcelona fans can lose 8-2, not on aggregate after 2 games, but in 1 game, they can lose 8-2. They'll still come back with chest, more chest than a woman with breast implants. Just, and they're telling you all these things about what Barcelona is. We're a bigger club than you. Like, bro, shut up. Just say you're trash. Just admit. So that's one of my beefs with the Barca fans. Like, if Barcelona fans were fair in their opinions and objective, looks like we're getting a little bit of lag here. Sorry about that. It's lagging. That just means you need to hit the like button. If they were just fair and objective, like I can turn off my Bayern fan for a second. Like the thing in my head that's telling me Bayern's the best team ever, Bayern's this, Bayern's that, and the other. I can turn that off and I can just say something that I actually think is real. Yeah. Dortmund fans are already saying the best center back in the Bundesliga has arrived. And then they'll lose to some bums in the Europa League when they get kicked out of the Champions League. Pavard not for sale. Oh, no, I'd sell him. Let's be real here. I'd sell him. Barcelona has had the best prime, best squad in the world in 2009. Yeah. 2009. They're stuck. They still think Messi's coming back. But it was so weird how Barca fans, I mean, some of them turned on Messi, but some of them are still thinking Messi's going to come back. And, bro, it's over. Like, let Messi enjoy his vacation in League One. Let him farm for a bit. He's on a farming ranch. He got some cows and chickens in the French league, and he's chilling, getting his Uber Eats every weekend. His life is amazing. So, come on, man. I think Barca fans, if they exercise humility, I would love it. If they exercised a level head, I would respect them. Yeah, I would. Reason I respect Real Madrid fans is because they have been so spoiled with success. Anything that's not successful, they immediately call it out. If they had a bad season, you'll hear it from them first. But if Barca have a bad season, it's like they become so numb to just failure after failure that they get used to it, and it doesn't feel like failure for them anymore. It just feels like a normal day, but then they still convince themselves they're still the best club in the world. That's the annoying thing. They're Arsenal fans are just like that. Like, bro, you have not been in the Champions League since the dinosaurs were alive. Thanks to Bayern, we kicked you out a lot. I think we're responsible for Arsenal's downfall. But these Arsenal fans have the most to say. They talk. They're arguing with Man City fans, Liverpool fans. Man City never wins Champions League. And it's like, where's your Champions League, Arsenal? No, we don't have one. But we have the Invincibles in 1985 or something. Like, bro, we didn't have freaking color TV. We just it was black and white. What are you talking about? It's 2022. Barca fans, we beat you in 2015. Great. What about the other 2 times we beat? Well, 3 times. We beat them 8-2 and then twice on aggregate last season. So I don't know. The humility's not there. They get beaten by Frankfurt. Their fans are leaving the stadium. It's like, bro, just acknowledge where you are. Because when you're real and genuine, people respect that. But when you're just sitting here like, yeah, we're still Barcelona. We're FCB. Like, shut up. Xavi's the best manager in La Liga. Ha. Look at Carlo Ancelotti. Ha ha. It's like he won a Champions League. Xavi's sitting here having lunch with Lewandowski, and your club is still not buying him. So what's up? Like, if Barca were a serious club, bid $50 million for Lewandowski, and then we'd consider it. But when you get Lewandowski, don't come in my comments like, oh, you're salty. No, I'm not. I just don't like you. There's a difference. I'd rather have Lewandowski. Never mind, I can't say that. The best fan base behind Bayern is Liverpool. Bro, Liverpool fans and Man City fans, no ball. Look what happened when they signed Thiago. They didn't go, oh, Bayern fans are salty. Not for the most part. Like when Mane leaves, they're like, Mane, we're going to miss you. Good luck. And I'm like, bro, that's respectable. They're not, faking it like, we never needed you, Mane anyways. Nah, they're like, yeah, Mane's great. We're going to miss him. Whoa. I thought Man United were getting, damn, Ajax are scamming people with these bowlers. They're just selling for anything. Who's this guy, bruh? Who's this? He looks like a BTS member. Man United apparently want to pay $50 million for him. Bro, what? What the hell? Dog, that's crazy. It's crazy, man. I do not speak Arabic or French, but I will say this. Je m'appelle Mateus de Ligt. Mi tienes Bayern Munich. Wait, no, I think that just went from French to Spanish. Sorry, I did that. But yeah, so Barca fans, be real peoples. Like, be real. Your club is dead. It's underwater. You're swimming more than Michael Phelps. You're drowning. You're barely staying up. I get it, all right? I understand you want your club to be back there. But the more you become real, the better it is. Like, United fans used to be like that. They still thought we were it. But, bro, I think United fans are becoming so realistic these days. I listen to some of their channels, and I'm like, yo, damn, you're finally admitting you're trash. You're utter garbage. You might as well be a team of garbage men, because all you are is trash. You are dumpsters. And I'm like, yeah, I respect the realism. But Barca fans out here telling me, see, remember when we beat you in 2015? You weren't even born, you 7-year-old bastard. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we had more realism in the world, we'd be better. So, George, who's cuter? What? I clicked on this thinking it was a serious question. Lucas Pavard or Kimmich? Obviously, no homo. Lucas Hernandez is an attractive man. No homo. No homo. I wouldn't switch. I wouldn't switch teams. I'm not Niklas Zula. I'm not Matt Hummels. I'm not switching teams to go smash Lucas. But I'm saying he's a more attractive-looking man than Pavard and Kimmich. Kimmich, in my opinion, Pavard is just, his face is like his ability. Just, leaving a lot to be desired. Kimmich, on the other hand, just looks angry. I feel like if I gave consent to Kimmich to smash me, it'd still feel like rape looking at his face. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah. I don't know. But it's not like Kimmich's ugly. It's just, it's it's so classic. It's such a classic German face. And I would not be one. I don't want to be smashed by a German man. Just he would obliterate me. Scheiße, Scheiße, Scheiße. Nah, that's nuts. That's nuts. Literally nuts. You know, he's drinking beer on me, and that's weird. I don't even know how we got to this conversation. You stupid prick. Ruined me, man. United fans have finally seen the light. Of course they have. I have not been offline for a while. We've been going live every day. Well, almost every day. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and some Juventus fans said, "Give us 50 mil and Davies, and he's yours." I think if Bayern traded Davies for De Ligt, it'd be the biggest L in Bayern history. But Alphonso Davies is smiling with Sadio Mane. Davies, Mane on the same wing. Oh, man, the same wings. Pow pies, baby. Chick-fil-A. Chicken wings. KFC. Or the British might say, Nando's. Yeah, that. We got the connection, baby. The whole side is just pace, speed, power, black. Everything you want in wings. Mane said the first training session was good. He's enjoying life. I think Mane already speaks German, so we're Gucci there. No language barriers. No arranged marriages here. She can't speak English, and you're a full-blown British dude. All right? No arrangement here. Mane can speak English. Regarding departures, Bayern have gathered around 24 million so far from player sales. At least one more sale is expected this summer to raise more funds. See, Barcelona, we actually think about finances. Lewandowski is a candidate, and he's more likely than the other ones. So I think from likely, it's going to be or really likely, it's going to be Lewandowski gets sold for 50 million. We're going to bankrupt Barcelona, Porcelona, Brokesalona, all that. And then I think Pavard is up there. I don't think Gnabry is going to leave. I think he's going to sign a new contract, and it's just going to be, Serge Gnabry. And then they're going to paint the Allianz Arena, put a 7 on it, and we get it. Like, he's staying. He's going to be here till he's 31, and it's blessed. And then you're going to have Sabitzer, Zirkzee. I don't think Zirkzee is going to leave. I think they're going to think about the fact that he can be a backup, especially considering he kind of proved something cool in the Belgium league. So, yeah, man. Yeah. Brazo moving like a mafia man. He moving like Don Brazo, bro. Just, my man is acting like himself, or I think what we've been wanting from him. Actually doing good things. So, come on. You got to respect the grind. I respect it. Because Brazo was not my favorite Bayern person. He was consistently making mistakes, letting players go on a free. He was getting bodied in the transfer window, more bodied than Mia Khalifa. It was crazy. And now he's on the up and up. So Pavard, not for sale. He's important. That's true. Levy leaves. Who do you think should replace him? Well, the title will suggest Joao Felix, but what team are you supporting for the World Cup? Obviously, the U.S. men's national team, but we're getting smoked in the group stages. I don't care. Well, we might beat England because, we're good at beating England. But I think we'll get smoked by the other teams. Divorced Brazo hits different. Damn, that's crazy, bro. That's out of pocket. It's out of pocket, man. Hey, I was just saying, since his wife left him, stopped nagging on him, he started doing some things, man. He couldn't renew his marriage contract, and he got better. So what's up? My man treated his marriage like Alaba. Like, that's it. So what team am I supporting? I think, obviously, Ian Robin is my idol. Always going to be. So I think L'Orange, the Netherlands, always going to be up there. I think that's what we're going to look at, right? I think I'm gonna support the Netherlands, but I think I like Argentina because Messi's the GOAT. The GOAT. You could tell he's the GOAT by the way I just did that. And well, I gotta go. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia San Mia and peace. This cannot be over an hour long. It can't be. I'll be back tomorrow. Don't worry.